When it comes to the amount of pressure we place on our lips while playing the trumpet, there are a whole host of opinions out there. I'm going to share with you now just some general principles that I've found to be true in my own playing and in my students' playing. Now let's think about the lips for a moment. They're about the same consistency as a gummy worm. Now if you take a gummy worm and place it between two panes of glass and then press those panes of glass together, what happens to the gummy worm? It gets smashed and it gets thinned out, right? Well, the same thing is true with our lips. If we're using too much pressure, our lips get pinned between the mouthpiece and our teeth and will get smashed and thinned out. So a few reasons that we do not want to use a lot of pressure when we play is because it will increase swelling in our lips, which will also reduce endurance and flexibility and dynamic control. A lot of times if we're using too much pressure, we are playing louder because our lips don't want to vibrate because they're swollen. And then finally, using too much pressure can cause pain in our lips. Now, a couple reasons that we do not want to use too little pressure is because if our mouthpiece is just barely resting on the lips, then we're not forming a good seal around the mouthpiece, and air and even sound can escape out the side of the mouthpiece. So we want to produce a good seal around the mouthpiece. Also, the less pressure we use, that means the less grip we have on the mouthpiece. And that's going to in turn create less security as we play, and especially as we go up and down the horn with different flexibility. So we kind of want to find the perfect amount of pressure depending on the range and the technicality of the music. Generally for me, when I play higher and or louder, I increase the pressure just a little bit. And if I'm playing lower or softer, I decrease that pressure. Now what's really important, no matter how loud or soft we're playing or how high or low, is that we want to equalize the amount of pressure with how much we are puckering the embouchure. So remember that pucker is that embouchure formation flexing these muscles. So if this is the pucker and this is the pressure, we want them to basically equal 0 when they are pressed against each other. If I have too much pucker, then I may get a sound that sounds like this. Okay, that's too much pucker. My lips are too pressed together and getting a very stuffy sound. Now if I'm using too much pressure and not enough pucker, some air may be escaping out the lips. I'm having to take a lot of breaths, I'm getting confused, and you maybe can't hear it, but there is air escaping outside my lips. And that's also going to reduce my range as well. And my cheeks are wanting to puff out. It's causing all kinds of problems. Now, a couple ways that you can tell if you are using too much pressure is that if again, your lips are swelling, or if it feels like you're almost peeling the mouthpiece off your lips. So you want to pay attention to what your body is telling you and listen to those signs. Watch for those signs and listen for the oral signs as well. And then one final thing about pressure is that we can have top lip pressure or bottom lip pressure. And if we have too much top lip pressure, it can cut off the vibration. So let me demonstrate here, taking the back of my mouthpiece or the side of my mouthpiece and pressing it against the top of my lip, and you'll hear that the vibration stops when it touches that lip. So if I'm pressing too hard on my upper lip, it can kill that vibration. But if I use a little bit more bottom lip pressure, that buzz will still happen. So that bottom lip can take a little bit more beating than the top lip. Now again, not too much pressure, but just maybe a little bit more. So there are a few reminders about mouthpiece pressure, and it takes a little bit of trial and error to find what's just right for you and all of those ranges and dynamic levels.